All right.
I'll go get that sandwich too.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, get yourself a Cuban a sandwich, a Cuban sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh,
So I mean, I'll
yeah.
try.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna play the horns.
The name of this next horse is Hoof Hearted, but listen to the call.
Hoof Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Questern Jet, Hoof Hearted on the outside, it's close. Hoof Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof Hearted. I am Doc, and with me is Mex. Mex, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. I actually forgot to unmute you. So, but I'm like,
What?
oh wait, shit. No, I heard you say it's good. So,
Okay.
yeah, whatever.
I paused for dramatic effect, and I guess I paused for a good fucking reason then.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Yeah, you paused for idiot. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever. Anyways, I'm glad that your Discord is working. So,
Yeah. Why the phone call sounded like shit? I haven't heard it yet.
it was okay. It was workable. It worked. But
Okay.
yeah, but I mean, it wasn't ideal. So this is always
Yeah.
so much better. So yeah. But yeah, so I want to just start by saying you can reach us on our phone number. The phone number is 661-379-0020. You can leave us a message, or you can leave us a voicemail. We actually did get a message. It's from the burrito. And the burrito said, I have a confession. I embarrassed my wife this past weekend by asking my wife if we can exchange farts with each other. The lady in front of us at the store didn't seem too pleased when she heard that. So I don't know if it's possible to exchange farts. Like, I don't know
It is.
what you would do.
You press them up to each other and just go to town.
I mean, like, is it ass to ass?
Yeah.
You think so? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But you can't fart at the same time, because then one fart's
it's
going to
one,
cancel out the other
and then
one.
the other. One,
Yeah.
and then the other.
Okay.
It's like you're making like a martini, if you will.
Oh, okay. So it's
shaken, not stirred.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, now we know that you can exchange farts, and we also know that that's what the burrito thinks of randomly. Also, the burrito did text me and ask me if we were going to be doing any merch. I said we need to have more listeners if we're going to have merch, because
maybe the butt party and sharing thing. That sounds like fun. Try to do.
Well, make a shirt of that.
Yeah, just butts up to each other with farts.
Yeah. But there are ways to do merch without us having to spend a lot of money, or without us spending any money at all, really. So I'm looking into it, and maybe we can do it. So for the 5 to 10 people that actually listen to the show, if you want to buy something and, I don't know, wear it and then show people, and then maybe they'll listen.
Do you want like an anime inspired? Because I have anime guys that can make anime shirts with our faces on it. And we're just like banging big old anime titty chicks or something.
Yeah, I want to.
Or aliens, whichever you prefer.
Stay away from banging anybody.
Well, it's a shirt. That's not you.
I know, but people get weird.
The economy.
You want me to fuck the economy?
Yeah.
Well, politicians have been doing that forever, so why would I need to do it? Whatever. Anyways,
life finds a way.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Trump doing Bitcoin or something like that?
What? Doing what? What is he doing?
I don't know. It's something about backing like crypto.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that, but I looked at my wallet, and there was not a lot of
Oh no,
money
my
there.
Bitcoin went down.
What?
Everything went down. Everything went
Oh,
down
I know.
recently.
Yeah, but
So,
it's
but I
kind
mean,
of going up
that's
a little
the
bit. But
dip before the come up, man.
yeah,
The die before the.
yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't doubt that he would back crypto. I mean, anybody should back crypto because it's not traceable. So
Hell yeah.
criminals love that shit. So do
Hell yeah.
so do
Biden.
corporations, and yeah,
His son wouldn't have gotten in trouble.
I know, right? If he was just using Bitcoin, would have been all right. But it's much harder, I guess, to tip a hooker with Bitcoin. So,
You'd be surprised.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, nowadays.
Vegas.
Yeah. They got those Bitcoin ATMs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what he should have been doing. Anyway, so yeah, that was our that's our phone number. Again, it's 661-379-0020. Again, call us and leave a message or text us. And also, what?
Nothing.
Also,
Sorry.
you can reach us on Instagram. I'm Doc Farted on Instagram. Mex is the _ Mexalorian. And also we have the Hoof Hearted podcast on Instagram. And we don't get on Twitter. Oh, I'm sorry, X, whatever the fuck it's called. I know Mex is on TikTok, right?
Nah, no, not even.
No more.
Shit, no more.
You're not on shit anymore?
No, I've just been focusing on the business stuff. But
good. Okay.
Hit me up with at the Instagram, and we could all do like I don't know which.
What? Do which?
Dude. I'm tired. But
yeah, okay. All right.
What were you at?
I don't know, but I don't know where you're at. Clearly you're in another dimension. But
I'm zoned.
Yeah.
My bad.
Dude, so I know we usually end up talking just about random shit so in the beginning, but I took a long ride on Saturday. I went out to Monterey. You know where Monterey is?
Let's say yes. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like you ever heard of the Monterey Bay Aquarium? Monterey is like just south of Santa Cruz, way north of like Pismo and Cambria. And
okay,
shit.
then yeah.
It's right there it's on the beach, man. It's on the coast.
Yeah.
So I had a drive out there, and of course it was beautiful out there. And
damn, you drove someone out there?
Yeah, I drove from Bakersfield to Monterey.
How much was that?
I don't know how much they charged him, but Uber gave me $172.
Damn, nice.
Yeah, it seems nice. It was worth it only because if I sat around all day, then I would have made way less than that. So that one long ride I made more money than I was going to make that day. I probably wouldn't have even made $100 because it was like super slow. And I would have been
like the drive back. Did you have anyone to take or any rides in between?
Who wants to drive from Monterey to Bakersfield?
No, I mean like anyone in like Monterey or something real quick before you left.
There was, I could have, but I'm no, I don't really like to drive in areas I'm not too familiar with. And then also like I had to take a shit and I needed something to eat because I hadn't eaten in a long time. So I'm like, okay, because I hadn't eaten since like breakfast. So and by the time I got out there, it was like 4:30. So yeah, I was ready to just call it because I knew I had to drive back home, and that was gonna take me a while. So you know I didn't want to end up getting home at like midnight. So I mean the drive takes about 4 hours. So
there and back or just there?
Just there.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's less than that, but I drive slow, so
True.
yeah, because I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to get a ticket. I can't afford that. So, but anyways, I drove out there and I took this dude, and he is a Sikh. Do you know what a Sikh is?
I think so.
It's like a religious thing.
Yeah.
Dude was super cool, and he was telling me all about like the Sikh religion, and it was interesting. It was interesting. I'm a curious person, and I like to see, what I like to just hear what other people have to say and what other people have to think. So the Sikh religion is not something that I have ever. I've never come in contact with anybody that is Sikh, or at least knowingly. And the guy was pretty cool. He's a dentist here in town. He was moving from uh, Monterey back here to Bakersfield, and yeah, he's a cool dude. So I can't remember his name, but it don't matter. I wouldn't say his name anyways, because
I know, it's just funny how you say it.
Yeah,
It's a cool dude.
Yeah,
I can't fucking remember his name.
Yeah, but I don't remember anybody's name. I mean, dude, when I was my first wife, I was dating her for a week before I remembered her name.
Made the sex really uncomfortable, right?
And the sex was uncomfortable anyways, but that's just because she was weird. I thought she was quirky. Turns out she's bipolar. So, yeah, I was dumb.
So say
What?
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I guess if you're gonna have sex with somebody with bipolar is interesting, because it's like somebody in the split second you think you're doing great, and then all of a sudden she's crying, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, was it that good? Nope. She's just crazy. So how have you been? What have you been up to?
Sorry.
What?
That was
You need a minute?
That was funny to me. That was funny. Holy shit.
She was crazy. She was wild, dude. Like, I mean, not wild in a good way, crazy in a bad way. You know what I mean? And then the other thing too is, you know how people are like, you got to walk on eggshells. Try having sex on eggshells. That is it's so difficult. And then she'd always get mad. She's like, how come you don't want to have sex with me? I'm like, it's because you just called me a piece of shit. Like 5 minutes ago, we just argued for the last hour and a half, and you've been going on and on for 8 hours about how everybody in this world sucks. Excuse me, I don't have a boner right now. Or ever. Oh, it was awful, dude. It was awful.
Holy shit.
Awful. I'm telling you, it's so great though, because like I don't have to deal with her like ever. I did have to go and sign some paperwork about her retirement. Like, she was trying to get her retirement money, and I had to basically sign a piece of paper saying that I don't lay any claim to it. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to have to deal with her. And I don't have to deal with her at all. Like, both of my kids are adults, so whatever. And then, but my wife now, she's got to deal with her ex. Man, he's such a pain in the ass. I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could always be worse, but he's such a dick. Anyways.
I'm pretty good though.
What?
I'm pretty good.
You're good? Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. Shit. I mean,
how's business?
It's going slow. I'm gonna take like this. Well, not even like week off or anything, but my friend's doing something in Vegas, and I might go over there just to like check it out. And then there's like a side thing for like, it's essentially like a convention for businesses. So like, so you could find like more merchandise, get like good quotes or
Okay.
like displays and shit like that. So I might swing up for that.
Cool.
And then come back because I've been doing shit in Escondido over by I don't know if you know where it's at. It's down by San Diego.
Yeah.
And that's been pretty cool. But yeah, I mean it's not like I said. I'm not trying to take like a break, but this week I'm just gonna go slow.
Yeah.
Chill out because not burning myself out, but it's just a little tiring going at it.
Yeah, I get that.
And then like because I just got back from the Vegas trip and then I went consecutively to the Escondido spot, and then this last weekend the driving was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
People stop and go, and it's the first time I've gone there like this whole last month. This was the 5th time probably.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just so many accidents.
Yeah.
And so I'm not like fucking like, oh, fuck them, like hope they're okay. But because there were some pretty bad ones. They were like flung across like
shit.
Yeah, and over like a different fence, and then one was on the other side of the road. I was just, what the fuck happened here?
Damn,
But yeah, so like nothing on them, but it's just like I wish the police could get a little more order around the people driving, because then like I almost got hit because some motherfuckers aren't paying attention behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like fuck, dude. Like it almost got like a little worse than me. So it sucks. But that only happened once. But the traffic was like stop and go like the whole fucking time. So it made a 3-hour trip 6 hours.
Oh, dude, I
really,
hate that. Yeah.
Yeah, it really fucking sucked.
Yeah.
But besides that, pretty good, pretty chill.
Good.
Yeah. Just been chilling.
Good. Well,
Ready to talk about more states?
yeah, we're gonna keep going with our state stuff. You know what we should be doing was we should be thinking about what we want to do after this, but
Well, I was gonna say since someone brought up merch, maybe we could have a shirt that says "I know my states because of the Who Farted podcast."
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Or we could just have dinosaurs are fake, and then that'll be the quote, and then Who Farted podcast right underneath.
On the back or underneath on the back.
Yeah,
either one.
I don't know if we did
Both.
something. I think maybe like a QR code for our Spotify. Or
can we
whatever.
do a shirt? Because you know how they make shirts long enough, that they go past your butt. Can we do one where if it's long enough, like we have like a little asterisk right where your asshole would be, so it looks like that's where your asshole is. I feel like that'd be great.
Yes, yeah.
Classic.
And right next to it says "Share farts."
There we go.
Share farts.
Now we're back on the.
Yeah, I mean, and we might as well, since that, since the burrito was the one that asked for merch, maybe we could make a shirt for him.
Figured it out for you, burrito.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, if you are following along with our states, you would know that we are on Florida, and I say we just go ahead and get started. After we've been in for, I don't know, over 10 minutes now. So Florida, when I say Florida, I think of sunshine, humidity, weird bugs, Disney World, old people, alligators, hillbillies, Cubans. I think a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Florida is a wild place. And then, of course, I think of Florida Man. So meth is also something that I think about when I think about Florida. It is crazy, man. I mean, they've got a meme of a certain person, Florida Man. And if you don't know what Florida Man is basically the way it is just there's all of these wild things happening in Florida, and in the headline, it'll say Florida man arrested for blank, right? And it's just some crazy fucking thing that some dude in Florida did. Like, Florida man is arrested for throwing alligator into Wendy's drive-through window. Florida man arrested because he was carrying drugs in his dick. Uh, Florida man arrested, just things like that. We had a whole episode. You guys can go back and listen to our Florida man episode where we went ahead and went through different Florida man stories. You can also go listen to the Pooh Finger podcast. It's still on Spotify. It's still on YouTube. And they had a Florida man episode. And on that note, like something kind of sad, I was looking at their Instagram and their Pooh Finger studio, they tore it down, man.
Oh,
So yeah, because Wayne is moving and they've taken a brief hiatus. That's what they say, a brief hiatus. Sucks. It was one of my favorite podcasts. Those guys are good, like good people. Funny as hell. But yeah, I think that they kind of got a little tired of putting so much effort into the podcast and then not seeing any kind of rewards from it. So just people weren't listening, and that hasn't stopped us though. So
yeah, but we're not that effort
no,
forward.
I learned early that it is pointless to put a lot of effort into it if you're not going to be spending money. You got to spend money in order to get people to listen. So, but if I could find out ways to do it, I mean, really, it's not on us. It's on you guys who are listening to go out and spread the word. So, Florida man and
Once we
Florida,
get the shirt art, we'll let you spread those cheeks.
yeah, you can spread those cheeks.
Sorry,
share the farts with
both
everybody else,
please.
Yeah, yeah. So. Anyways, Florida is a state in the southern region of the United States. It borders the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, wait, the Gulf of America.
Your shit straight.
Yeah. Alabama to the northwest, Georgia. And you got the Bahamas that are close, the Atlantic Ocean, all that. So, oh yeah, I was talking to that dude in the car, and he was talking about the whole renaming of Gulf of Mexico, and he said something he was for it, yeah, and he said something I thought was interesting. Haven't looked it up to verify it, but he says he's all, dude, that was a baller move. That was like a strategic move to rename it Gulf of America, because I guess like the Biden administration had put in some things saying you couldn't drill in the Gulf of Mexico. So Trump changes the name to Gulf of America, and then it makes the whole thing void, right? Like, well, we're not drilling in the Gulf of Mexico because it doesn't exist anymore. So now it's the Gulf of America. I don't know. I didn't research it to verify it, but I thought that's a pretty.
I'm down with it. I'm fine with it.
Pretty baller move, man. So
send it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
but
it is.
Also, I listened on the way back. I listened to the interview with Elon Musk on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was talking about like all the stuff that they found, all this government waste, and that was an interesting episode. I think people should listen to at least the first part. Then Elon starts talking about going to Mars and shit, and I don't give a fuck. So I don't care about his rockets. Space is fake anyways. So I'm just playing.
Well, I mean,
maybe, I don't know. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Back to Florida. Let's see, what do we got here for tours and activities? Snorkel or dive the amazing Rainbow River in Florida. Sounds kind of gay. $75. Rockin' on the River Party Cruise in Florida. That's $28. The Florida Aquarium, $32. That's pretty cheap, actually, for an aquarium. Here's some news going on in Florida. Record number of homes pile up in Florida. Byron Donalds, 10 things to know about the U.S. congressman running for something in Florida, apparently. Ron DeSantis is serious about ending property taxes in Florida. And that would make sense. I mean, if the housing market is bad, then that would make sense. Florida lawmakers revisit gun laws in Florida. So, and then Florida is waging a fight over fluoride in drinking water. Where does your county stand? So, now when I say Florida, when I mention the state of Florida, what do you think about?
Drugs. The Florida man. Florida man's not real. Florida man's not real. Bath salts. Oh, I remember the bath salt days.
Yeah, dude.
That shit was
The
crazy.
zombie guy that like and then I guess he didn't even have bath salts in his system. He had no drugs in his system. He's just fucking crazy.
Really?
That's allegedly that's what it was. Yeah, I read a story about it like not that long ago. They said that he didn't have anything in his system. He was just mental. So yeah, go on. What else do you think of with Florida?
Well, then everything I think of is wrong. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, but no, yeah, just that. Florida
Okay.
men,
All right.
Florida guys, Florida women are even crazier. I think they fucking like actually kill each other and some shit.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I mean, Florida's big, and Florida has a lot of like diversity as far as like people go, and the way each, you know, the further you go south, it's more, you know, tropical. It's like the, you know, you got Miami and shit like that, and the Florida Keys, and it's all tropical, and you got a bunch of Cuban people that are there and having fun and making the Cuban sandwiches, and those are so fucking good, dude. And then when you go further,
sandwich after this.
yeah, when you go further north, they're good, dude. When you go further
Not a
north,
Cuban one, but I mean, yeah, but
no, they're good. Just try
I
them.
want to doubt it. I want to doubt it.
When you go further
I'm not saying
north,
they're not.
you've got like hillbillies and shit, dude, swamplands, all that stuff.
Fuck yeah.
So it's just it's a wild place. I mean,
Wild West.
I feel like it is very similar to California in certain ways because there's so much diversity in the whole state. The whole state can be so different from north to south. So their flag is a big red X with their state seal in it in the middle. So the nickname is the Sunshine State because they get sunshine. They also get hurricanes. So you got that. Their motto is "In God We Trust." Very original. Good job, Florida, on that. The capital is Tallahassee. The largest city is Jacksonville. And I think people probably do know their governor, Ron DeSantis. Because especially during COVID, like Florida was one of those states where they're like, fuck the mask. And they got a lot of flack for it, you know? So, but they've had a lot of different things that are kind of, they're wild, man. Florida's wild. But let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and.
Wild East.
Yeah, Wild East.
Wild East.
The East for us. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'd still be the West for our idiot Australian friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fuck
that'd be
them.
North.
Sorry, I got in a fight with a vegan Australian the other day
What?
on what is it called? Threads.
Okay. All right, then. Oh, yeah. By the way,
bitch.
the Mexalorian Mex is on Threads. And if you want to see him argue with people all day, that's exactly what he does on Threads.
I don't even do it all day anymore.
All you do on there is just talk shit. I know
that's all I do, but I don't do it anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's funny. I liked it. It was funny. You're always poking the bear. So
Well, I said something to a vegan, but dude, and I hate autocorrect so much because I put vegans just need to shut the fuck up, and it autocorrected to vegans with an apostrophe between the N and the S, and they were like, oh, this guy like blah blah blah, something about being Mexican, and and that I want to know how to use an apostrophe, and blah blah blah. Thanks, Hector. And I was like, oh, you're racist to boot. I mean, it fits. You're a fat cat lady vegan that's ugly as fuck. And I kept going, kept going. And then I sent a picture of meat, and I was like, here you go, just to remind yourself what food is. And then she's like, your family's so fat. And I was like, bitch, you can't even fit on a plane. And then like 5 minutes later, all of her responses, even the one I responded to, was deleted.
You know what I really okay. I'm going on. This is such a tangent, but I really hate grammar Nazis on the internet.
Well, and then she called me. She's like, you're either a Seppo or really a Mexican. And I was like, what the fuck's a Seppo? It's a slang word they use for Americans. You're gonna use slang, but be a grammar Nazi?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck,
and
bitch?
like, why are you
Pick a
gonna
fucking fight.
why do
Like,
people? I don't understand why people are so
bitch.
they're so strict about grammar when you're like adding emojis and shit. You're speaking in hieroglyphics. You're like writing in hieroglyphics, and you're worried about a fucking comma or apostrophe or a semicolon. Like, who gives a shit? Like, just be glad I'm not typing in all caps. Whatever. Anyways, so Florida, Florida, about 2/3 of Florida occupies a peninsula between the Gulf of America and the Atlantic Ocean. Wikipedia needs to update this. It has the
We
longest.
can do it for him.
Huh? Yeah.
We could do it for him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't.
We should. You want to?
Well, let's do
Remember
it
when
later.
I used to edit shit on Wikipedia?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Okay, so anyways, it was the Gulf of Mexico. It should be the Gulf of America, apparently. And let's see here. It has the longest coastline in the United States, spanning approximately 1,350 miles. That's not including the islands, the barrier islands. It is the only state that borders both the Gulf of America and the Atlantic Ocean. Has a population of over 23 million. It is the third most populous state in the United States and ranks 7th in population density as of 2020. Let's see. What else we got? The Miami metropolitan area, anchored by the cities of Miami and Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach, is the state's largest metropolitan area with a population of 6.138 million. The most populous city is Jacksonville. Florida's other major population centers include Tampa Bay, Orlando, Cape Coral, and the state capital of Tallahassee. Various Native American tribes have inhabited Florida for at least 14,000 years. In 1513, Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon became the first known European to make landfall, calling the region La Florida, which is land of flowers. And Ponce de Leon thought the Fountain of Youth was in Florida, which is probably why they have so many retired people there in Florida.
You say retired?
Yeah, retired people, yeah.
Oh, I heard something else.
Yeah, you would. Florida's climate varies from subtropical in the north to tropical in the south. It is the only state besides Hawaii to have a tropical climate. The only continental state with a coral reef. Florida has several unique ecosystems, including Everglades National Park, the largest tropical wilderness in the U.S., and among the largest in the Americas. Unique wildlife include the American alligator, the American crocodile, American flamingo, the spoonbill, Florida panther, the bottlenose dolphin, and the manatee. The Florida Reef is the only living coral barrier reef in the continental United States and the third largest coral barrier reef system in the world, after the Great Barrier Reef and the Belize Barrier Reef. Florida was admitted to the Union March 3rd, 1845. That was 180 years ago. At least that's what it says. It was the 27th state. Climate. We're going to go ahead and look at the climate. So, the average high and low temperatures for various Florida cities. So, the cold months, you're looking at December and January. Coldest it gets there would be, looks like Jacksonville and Pensacola. And that's the lowest it gets is about 42 degrees. So that would be the low. So it's a pretty warm place. But it's humid. So the hot months, you're looking at July and August, of course, where August is the hottest. And again, you're looking at Tallahassee. Oh, wait, no, yeah, you're looking at Tallahassee. And what was the other place? Orlando. 92 is the heat, the high heat. But that's humid as fuck. So it feels way hotter. All right. So the racial composition of Florida. Ooh. There we go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Big money.
White alone. Just white. Just straight up white.
All of it?
Just white. Like straight up white. 51.5. That's white, not Hispanic or Latino. 51%.
That's why Trump won.
2 or more races, 16.5. Native, 0.4%.
Wait, what? Wait, what was the other one?
2 or more races. So they're like, I'm white and I'm Hispanic, or I'm white
it's
and
like
Puerto
the
Rican.
other 2 races.
Yeah. Asian, 3%. Black or African American, that's 15%. And then Hispanic or Latino of any race, 26.5%. So you can get a good taco in Florida, and you can get some good Cuban sandwiches. I'm just saying. Look at their economy.
The dog shit.
Yeah, they're selling dog shit.
I mean, is their economy dog shit?
No. The economy of the state of Florida is the 4th largest in the United States, with 1.647 trillion gross.
It's gotta be fucking hanging on its head with Disney, though, dude.
Maybe, yeah. If Florida were a sovereign nation, it would rank as the world's 15th largest economy, according to the International Monetary Fund, ahead of Spain and behind South Korea. In the 20th century, tourism, industry, construction, international banking, biomedical and life sciences, healthcare, research, simulation training, aerospace and defense, and commercial space travel have contributed to the state's economic development. Tourism is a large portion of Florida's economy. Florida is home to the world's most visited theme park, the Magic Kingdom. Florida is also home to the largest single-site employer in the United States, Walt Disney World. Port Miami is the largest passenger port in the world and one of the largest cargo ports in the United States. Beach towns have many visitors too, as Florida is known around the world for its beaches. So there you go. That is Florida.
How many songs are in about Florida, though?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Exactly. Because I know everyone's popping California Girls. They'll melt your popsicles. Whoa.
Wow.
Who the fuck's singing about Florida Girls, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Fuck you. Florida is Australia to me. I'm never going to Florida.
Well, there's Florida Georgia Line is a group, and then there's
Like what kind of group?
I think they do. I think that they do country music. Yeah, they do country music, and then you
It
got
was like a dance group or something.
no, and then you got Flo Rida.
So right.
Yeah,
Stuff.
man. Yeah, he does Low, uh, Good Feeling, Wild Ones. I don't know. I know of him. I don't know what the fuck he sings, but yeah. But as far as like Florida songs, I'm looking. There's a song by Modest Mouse called Florida. Taylor Swift.
You.
Yep.
California girls.
What is that? Who sings that?
Katy Perry.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, I know of a song that talks about Ponce de Leon, and I know of a song that also talks about Florida. I've heard a couple of songs, me personally, but
By Katy Perry?
no,
Oh.
no. But that's Florida, so they got a bunch of sports teams there too. That's a big deal, but nobody goes to the fucking baseball games. Yeah, but it's a big state, so you got a lot to do there. But Florida, yay. Okay, we're done with Florida. Next state. What the fuck? Okay, next state is Georgia. Okay, when I say Georgia, what do you think about?
Florida.
You think of the Florida Georgia line? The
Yeah,
country
I
group?
guess so. I guess so. I've never really thought of Georgia by itself.
I mean, Georgia's right next to Florida, right?
That it is.
Yeah. I think of Atlanta.
Um,
I think of Atlanta, and then I think of a dude that I talked to one time, and he said he was moving, and I asked him where he was moving to, and he said Atlanta, because there are twice as many women as there are men in Atlanta. And he's like, I'm
what
just
kind of women?
crazy women. I don't know. Fuck the kind of women he wanted to be with, because he was moving.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he was increasing his odds. So there you go. I don't know how many of those women are lesbian, but he was increasing his odds. The Georgia flag is a red cross with 4 more red crosses in each section of the red cross. So it's not a cross like the religious cross that Jesus was crucified on, if you believe in that. It is just a red cross. Like they took the flag and just divided it into 4 sections like that. That's what the Georgia flag is. You guys can look it up. I don't, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Look it
Yeah,
up.
exactly. Touristy things to do. Doesn't have anything here, but it does have what?
Go somewhere else.
Yes, go somewhere else. Don't go here. But popular destinations, you got Macon, Georgia, which has the Allman Brothers Band museum. So in Macon, you've got Augusta, Georgia, which has some swamp nature park. And also, I think Augusta has like golf shit. I don't know. I don't know much about golf. Atlanta, Georgia, you got the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Park there. Atlanta is also where the Braves play, the Atlanta Braves and the Atlanta Hawks and the Atlanta Falcons. That's your football. Yeah, so they got sports there in Atlanta. I think they have a hockey team too. So here's some news in Georgia. New push to legalize sports betting in Georgia.
Dude, that's actually fucking annoying.
What, sports betting?
I hate all the fucking ads.
I know, right? Yeah.
Cause like all these, like, it's cool. It's cool when it's a funny comedian. But when they've introduced like an unfunny comedian to the world, like yeah, it's whatever. But then they introduce a even younger unfunny streamer to this game, and then that's all I see is him promoting gambling. And then it's like, dude, your audience is also children. But it's like, fuck, dude, this guy's
Yeah.
annoying as shit.
Yeah.
And this is all I see now. Almost every other ad on Instagram.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
But fuck California.
yeah. Anyways, but speaking of that though,
Sorry.
we do have a new sponsor. It's Sportsbook Kings. And
No.
if you want to get ready for the baseball season. I'm just kidding. We don't have sponsors. Nobody listens to this shit. Okay. What else?
Who will?
Yeah, sure.
And then if you guys let us know if burrito art.
Yeah, do you guys bet? You want to bet on Porno Kings?
Want to bet on how long we'll do this?
How long we'll do this show?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we'll just keep doing it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, they could all stop
not doing
listening.
anything
I'm
else right
still gonna do it. Exactly. Yeah, right. Let's see what else. Accused burglar breaks into home, showers, and leaves with the key. Yeah.
It's his house now.
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's his house.
Squatters' rights, I guess. Yep. That happened to my former supervisor when I was working for the school district. And he had cameras and shit, right? Like in his house. And he had gotten notifications that somebody broke into his house. Well, he was at work, so he takes off and then he goes to his house and he finds a dude, some crackhead from the neighborhood, like broke into his house and took a shower, got his clothes, but the guy was walking out and I don't know, it was funny to me. He was just the way that my supervisor would tell this story. It was funny.
He walks out like it's his own house or some shit.
Yeah. Like the guy was acting like that. He was acting like it was his house. He's like, "Oh, just taking a shower.
Hilarious.
Who are you?" You know?
Are you in my house?
Oh, dude, okay. I totally, I did the wrong thing on Georgia. I did Georgia, the country. Because I forgot there's Georgia country, so that's what Georgia's flag looks like, is the four crosses. Now I gotta look up Georgia the state. God damn, dude. Okay, hold on.
Can we do turkey next?
Yeah, let's do Turkey. Yeah, we're just throwing shit in. We didn't
The
throw,
national language in Georgia.
yeah.
Oh shit. God damn it.
Yep. All right, here we go. Tours and activities. You get a private tour to Tourist Plaza in Atlanta. That's $175. North Atlanta Slingshot on Bell Mountain and a self-guided tour. It's $171. Let's see, Georgia Aquarium. That is $47. I was totally wrong about the state flag because whatever. Their state flag is a blue box over it. It kind of looks like the United States flag, and it is a blue square with some stars in a circle, and then it looks like the state seal. And then that's not the animal; it's the actual, like, you know what I'm talking about, circle. And then and it has a red bar on the top next to the blue square, and then a white line underneath that, and then underneath that, running across the whole flag, is a red bar. So it looks a lot like the United States flag. So, anyways, Georgia, the state, officially, the state of Georgia is a state in the southeastern United States. It borders Tennessee and North Carolina to the north, South Carolina and the Atlantic Ocean to the east, Florida to the south, and Alabama to the west. Of the 50 United States, Georgia is the 24th largest by area and 8th most populous. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, its 2024 estimated population was 11,180,878. Atlanta, a global city, is both the state's capital and the largest city. The Atlanta metropolitan area, with a population greater than 6.3 million people in 2023, is the sixth most populous metropolitan area in the United States and contains about 57% of Georgia's entire population. Other major metropolitan areas in the state include Augusta, Savannah, Columbus, and Macon. Their nickname is the Peach State and Empire State of the South. Their motto is wisdom, justice, and moderation. They were the fourth state added to the Union in January 1788 on the 2nd. It was the southernmost of the original 13 colonies. Georgia was. And that's pretty interesting, actually. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that it was one of the 13 colonies. Or at least I didn't remember. In the mid-20th century, several notable figures from Georgia, including Martin Luther King Jr., emerged as key leaders in the civil rights movement. Atlanta was chosen to host the 1996 Summer Olympics, celebrating the centennial of the modern Olympic Games. And do you remember what happened during that one? Probably not, because you were
What year?
96. Of course you don't.
No, I was just 3.
Yeah, of course you don't.
What was that when Justin Timberlake showed Janet Jackson's titty?
That was the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I knew that. Just messing with you.
The 96 Olympics in Georgia, that was there was a bombing. So and then they blamed this dude who was a security guard. They made a fucking movie about it. They blamed this dude who was a security guard.
Is that that movie with the fat dude where at the end he's like, if you can't trust me, how can you trust another guy that's just doing his job? I was just trying to do my job.
Yeah, basically, yes. Yeah, that is, him. He had a little
I did
mustache.
it perfectly. I don't know what you're talking
you
about.
sounded just like him. I thought he was in the room. Yeah, that was him. That was that.
I love that guy, by the way, because I think he's in Cobra Kai.
Okay, I don't know.
Pretty sure it's the same guy, but
yeah, I don't know. No idea.
We'll go check right now, though. But go on.
Yeah, no. So the civil rights movement, it was a big deal there. They get hurricanes. What else? What?
Civil rights movement. Pretty big deal. Hurricanes.
I'm trying to roll through this, dude. We take forever to do this, you know? This is a daunting. I don't know why the fuck I don't know why we decided to do this when we ramble way too much.
Right now, we should just keep it at Georgia because this has been a great episode for me. I love it.
Okay, well, we just might. I mean, Florida and Georgia, and then that's it. I don't know. We should at least get Hawaii in. We gotta at least get Hawaii in.
Hawaii. Let's go.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Down with the sickness. Down in the sickness.
Yeah. Okay. So the temperatures for Georgia, it's humid in Georgia, or it's humid in Georgia. Highs 92. You're looking at Augusta and Columbus. The lows is 1. So it gets cold there. No, damn it, I'm looking at Celsius again. The, the lows.
Damn it, I'm looking at the country.
Yeah. The lows 11. Looks like, yeah, 11. You're looking at Athens. So Athens and Atlanta. Maybe it snows there. I don't know. Demographics. White, 53.2. Hispanic or Latino, 10.5. African American, 32.3. Asian, 5.2. Native American, 1.5. Pacific Islander, 0.1. And other, which is, I guess, everything else, that is 1.2. So,
Yeah, I don't want to do the math on that.
I don't know.
Let's put other.
Other, exactly, yeah. Let's go down to the economy. Georgia's 2018 total gross state product was $602 billion. For years, Georgia, as a state, has had the highest credit rating by Standard and Poor's AAA score, whatever, and is one of the only 15 states with a AAA rating. If Georgia were a standalone country, it would be the 28th largest country. It would be the 28th largest economy in the world, based on data from 2005. So
2005.
yeah, dude, well, nobody wants to take these surveys and shit.
You're right.
There are 16 Fortune 500 companies and 26 Fortune 1000 companies with headquarters in Georgia, including Home Depot, UPS, Coca-Cola, TSYS, I don't know what that is, Delta Airlines, Aflac, Southern Company, and Elevance Health. Atlanta boasts the world's busiest airport, as measured by both passenger traffic and by aircraft traffic, that's wild that Atlanta has the busiest airport.
Pretty sure it's a good halfway point for going across the world.
Yeah, exactly. Since it's flat.
Since they don't, go around the globe.
Yep.
Like a globe would. You have to go across the whole world
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other episode, right, guys?
Yeah. Right.
Right, guys?
Okay.
Has some fucking twitching.
Also, the port of Savannah is the 4th largest seaport and fastest growing container seaport in North America, importing and exporting a total of 2.3 million TEUs per year. Now it's just talking about like Atlanta being a big deal, which, yeah, of course, it just said that most of the people in Georgia live in Atlanta. So, this one is interesting though, because a lot of the TV shows that we watch are recorded there. But the Georgia Film, Music, and Digital Entertainment Office promotes filming in the state. Since 1972, over 800 films and 1,500 TV shows have been filmed on location in Georgia. Georgia overtook California in 2016 as the state with the most feature films produced on location. In the fiscal year 2017, film and television production in Georgia had an economic impact of $9.5 billion. Atlanta has been called the Hollywood of the South. Television shows like Stranger Things, The Walking Dead, The Vampire Diaries are filmed in the state. Movies such as Passengers, Forrest Gump, Contagion, Hidden Figures, Sully, Baby Driver, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Captain America, Civil War, Black Panther, Birds of Prey, and many more were filmed around Georgia. So there you go. I think we're gonna.
So it's like hey, let's destroy this city type of place and film it and not call it that city.
Yeah, right.
No, this is New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think a lot of that is mainly like tax write-offs though too.
Well, they get breaks. They get breaks for that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Filming there. Yeah, I mean, and the state can easily do that. The state just says, "Hey, we'll give you a break for filming here." And then also too, do they have the locations that they want, and Georgia has what they want, and they have the busiest fucking airport. So, okay,
It's easier
so
to get their
what?
their star actors and such in that way. I don't fucking know.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and end on Hawaii. So then that way we can Hawaii. So then we can do all the I states next. But
I thought you said ice for some reason.
ice, yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, ice states.
Yeah. Okay, so Hawaii's state flag basically it looks like it has the British flag like up in the upper left corner, and then it's got red, blue, and white stripes, and then red, blue, white, red. So I mean, it's the red, white, and blue. Kind of looks like British and American, whatever. Here's some
Could just be a
tourist.
white flag then,
Yeah, here's some tourist stuff. Private island tour in Hawaii with pickup included. I don't know if that's like a pickup, like a truck, or like they pick you up, but it's $999. Campfire storytelling of Hawaii's dark history beneath the stars.
Ooh.
That'd be cool. $89. I wonder if they would tell you about Jurassic Park. Guided hike adventure.
What?
They filmed Jurassic Park in Hawaii.
I thought you meant like it's like a real life thing that happened there or something.
Yeah,
It's like,
no,
did I miss something?
yeah,
River of Hawaii?
they filmed it there, and you could actually take a helicopter tour where they filmed. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, a guided hike adventure in Kala'aiki Crater. I don't know how to say this shit. Like, don't even make me
you had
try.
it right.
Yeah, that's $150. So if you want to go to a lava tube, it's $150. Yeah. So let's see here. What news is going on? Don't have any news. Now, when I say Hawaii,
Pearl Harbor.
what? Huh? What do you think of?
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Okay, goddamn, you would watch that fucking movie every year. Jesus.
Ben Affleck.
Oh, fuck Ben Affleck. The burrito wants me to do a whole episode where I just talk about how much I hate Ben Affleck.
That'd be like a whole podcast. I don't know what you're talking about. We could go over every movie and you just be like, see, he's doing it again. Just played him fuck himself.
You know what? I should force myself to watch his movies and then review them for an episode. God, I hate Ben Affleck. I hate his fucking
What did you say?
face.
He's just being a guy from Brooklyn.
He's from Boston.
Or some shit like that.
His accent sucks. His accent sucks in Pearl Harbor. He was such a bad actor in Pearl Harbor. It just made me, yeah.
No, it just made me laugh because you're like, he's just being a guy.
Because he can't.
I don't know.
He can't. No, he's not good. He's not. After that, I couldn't watch him in anything. I hated him after that. I mean, maybe his newer movies are better, but
I want you to be like, it's the same thing, but with Batman.
yeah. He's some dumbass from Boston. Just it's Batman. I'm gonna park the Batmobile down the street over in the yard. Whatever. Anyways, Hawaii. When I think of Hawaii, I think of Kona coffee. I think of palm trees. I think of pineapples.
Ew.
You don't like pineapples?
No.
Oh.
And then
No,
when we've gone there before,
put the pineapple on the pizza. No, my wife, she likes it. My wife likes the pineapple on pizza.
No.
Put the oil
No,
on
pineapple
glisten.
ice cream.
Oh, you had pineapple ice cream?
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I don't think I'd like that. Anyways, so that's what I think of for Hawaii. I don't have any news here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get into Hawaii.
The latest news Japan bombs.
uh, fucked up, dude.
It's a solar news week. I don't know what to tell you. God damn it. It's so bad. But
Yep.
all right.
The nickname for Hawaii is the Aloha State. That's their official nickname. They're also called Paradise of the Pacific, the Islands of Aloha, and the 808 State, which I don't know what that means. But
They invented the 808 bombs, like the bass drops and Skrillex.
oh yeah, 808 kick drum. Yeah, I got you.
Mm-hmm. That type of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know music,
Yeah,
but I know Hawaii.
yeah. Their motto is the life of the land is perpetuated in righteousness.
I would have preferred somewhere over the rainbow.
I guess. Yeah, because like their license plate has like a rainbow on it.
I don't recall that, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But no, legit, like they should have just been like, "No, this dude's song is our motto."
Oh yeah, that
Fuck
guy.
you guys.
Yeah, that guy. Have you ever been to Hawaii?
Yeah,
Oh,
not
okay.
a long time, but yeah, got lost.
Yeah. Okay.
Lost.
Do you remember where you went?
When I got lost, I just
No.
got lost in like a big ass crowd.
Well,
and
yeah.
walked around for like 20 minutes.
No,
My parents freaked out.
do you remember what
No.
like city you went to?
No. I know we went to the Big Island for a bit. We went to a smaller one to just like travel for the day at one point,
Uh-huh.
and then climb up the mountain. And everyone else got sick, but I was just chilling up there. I was like, I'm a fucking god. This is my mountain, bitches. Fuck you. It's probably because I was shorter.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I went
Hawaii's
to,
dope. Who parted? We should go there.
it was cool.
Let's
I think
do it,
we
boys.
went to Honolulu, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean we went there for
I
sure.
went there and then I went to the Big Island and
The worst thing about it, they wouldn't. My family wouldn't let me buy a baby shark in a tube that's like dead.
Okay.
And now every time I go to buy my weed shit, there's just one chilling there, taunting me, reminding me of my awful childhood.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Just stupid shit, man.
Okay.
No, they have one in the shop I go to.
Oh, okay.
Just
They-
chilling
a
there.
baby shark in there. Okay.
Yeah, a little.
Every time you
Fucking-
see
I
it,
should
you're
have
like,
just go baby
shark
shark.
doo 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 doo. Yep.
Oh damn!
I
didn't ask if they sell it, but
I went to the Big Island. The Big Island was rad, dude. It was really cool.
I'm pretty
was
sure
weird.
that's where we stayed most of the time.
Yeah.
because it's like very like L.A. like, right?
No, not the Big Island. Big Island is like more like remote.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's not like
Hon-
nobody's
is the
the tourists aren't
Honolulu
going
the
there.
more touristy one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That one's
okay,
the more
because the
touristy.
one that we stayed on was like very like I remember the feeling of like tall buildings and
Yeah,
it was
that-
like not New York but L.A. Never
Yeah,
been to New
that
York.
would be that'd be Honolulu.
Okay, then
Yeah.
that's where we stayed.
Yeah, that's where
But-
we went there first. I went with my ex-wife's father. He lived out there, and he lived on the Big Island. So we went in the beginning of the week. We went to Honolulu and we did touristy shit. Went to a luau. Went to the museum of the Big Kahuna Surfer or whatever. I went to fucking Big and Tall shop, the one, the fat dude that sang that Over the Rainbow song.
Yeah.
I guess it was the shop that he went to. And I bought some
hell yeah.
Hawaiian shirts.
Did you record there too, or
No,
you just
but
chilled there? Oh.
actually I'm sitting right next to the Hawaiian shirts that I got there. So,
Nice.
yeah. So anyways, yeah, went and did that. And then after that, we went to the Big Island to his house. he had a house on the Big Island, and he actually made he roasted his own coffee there, Kona coffee. God damn, dude, that shit was so good, real good.
Wait, so he owns the brand, or he just roasted it?
No, so Kona
Because isn't that a brand?
no, okay, so Kona is not a brand, it is a type of coffee. The only
Mm.
place that you can get legitimate, if it's gonna be like, if you see a coffee on the shelf and it says Kona blend, then it's not Kona coffee. It has something in it that makes it kind of Kona like, right?
Okay.
Legitimate Kona coffee, the only way it can be called Kona coffee is that if it is grown on the Big Island, basically on the volcano, right? So here I am at this dude's house, and I am sitting on the porch. The porch they had, it was on the second floor, so you can see, like, I'm looking out at the ocean, and then behind me is an active volcano, and it was just so quiet. And then at night, because they have an observatory on the island, all of the lights are like very like dim, so there's no light pollution, and it was an amazing thing, dude. It was beautiful, dude. And then the speed limit is like 45. Like, you can't go fast anywhere there. So,
Yeah.
and then the roads are like narrow. It was crazy, man. I fucking loved it there. It was so chill. I had a coconut there, and coconut water is gross.
Yeah, I think I had a coconut too.
Yeah.
We went to like this swap meet thing where they were just like serving the coconuts like that. They just chopped it up for you. Yeah, that shit's nasty.
Yeah, it's gross. It's not good.
An acquired taste, I get it.
I
but
guess, yeah.
whatever.
We went to a luau on Honolulu.
That's where I got lost.
That was cool. That was cool, but they served this thing. I'm pretty sure it's actually just like a prank on tourists. It's called like poi, I think is what it is. It's like it looks like it would be like pudding or something, but it's fucking, it just tastes like dirt, dude. It's so gross. It's gross. But I liked Hawaii. Hawaii was cool. And I'm afraid of water. So flying over there, that's just water, man. So it was like, scared the shit out of me. And then I remember, like on the flight back, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna watch a movie. So I ended up watching Bridesmaids. Did you see that movie? Yeah,
Bridesmaids.
Yeah, with Kristen Wiig.
I mean, I know I've heard of it.
It was a good movie.
It's been a while.
It was a good movie. Saw that one. Yeah, and then but it was fun, man. It was a fun trip. It was really cool. It was cool. So that's what I remember about Hawaii. Would I go again? Yeah, I'd go again. It was pretty rad. I would only go to the Big Island though. But Hawaii borders the Pacific Ocean. That's it. It's an island state in the United States. It's in the Pacific Ocean, about 2,000 miles southwest of the U.S. mainland. It's one of the two non-contiguous U.S. states, that and Alaska. Basically, it's one of two states that aren't connected to the rest of the United States. It is the only state that is I don't know what the fuck that word is, and I'm not gonna sit there and try to say it, but it's the only state that is in the tropics. Hawaii consists of 137 volcanic islands that comprise almost the entire Hawaiian Islands. The exception, which is outside the state, is Midway Atoll, which is, I guess, I don't know what the hell that is. The state is physiographically and ethnologically part of the Polynesian subregion of Oceania. Hawaii's ocean coastline is consequently the fourth longest in the U.S. at about 750 miles. The 8 main islands from northwest to southeast are Niihua, uh,
Owimbua,
Kauai,
Owimbua, Owimbua.
Oahu, Molokai. You know what? I'm just gonna have you guys go ahead and read these because
You guys got homework this week. How
Yeah,
about that?
yeah. I'm butchering all of them. After which, let's see, and one island is Hawaii. After which the state is named. And the island Hawaii is often referred to as the Big Island or Hawaii Island to avoid confusion with the state whatever. There's a lot of words I don't understand here that I've never seen. The uninhabited northwestern Hawaiian Islands make up most of the, again, another word that I'm not going to know how to say, but it's a national monument and it's a protected area in the U.S. And there, I think that island, like, there's an island there that just has, it's only for natives. So, and that's all that lives there, and you can't live there. Hawaii was added.
Racist.
Hawaii was added as a state, or became a state, August 21st, 1959, and it was the 50th state. It was our last state. The capital is Honolulu, and the largest metro area is Honolulu. It was settled by Polynesians. Of the 50 U.S. states, Hawaii is the 4th smallest in land area and the 11th least populated. But with 1.4 million residents, it ranks 13th in population density. 2/3 of Hawaii residents live on Oahu, home of the state's capital and largest city, Honolulu. Hawaii is one of the most demographically diverse U.S. states, owing to its central location in the Pacific and over 2 centuries of migration, as one of only 7 minority states. So it's mostly minorities, I guess, which is a way of saying, like, okay. It has the only Asian American, plurality, the largest Buddhist community, and largest proportion of multiracial people in the U.S. Consequently, Hawaii is a unique melting pot of North American and East Asian cultures, in addition to its indigenous Hawaiian heritage. Settled by.
I'm gonna tap on the fact that you said it's a unique thing real quick.
Okay.
While I was there as a young kid, we visited. I'm gonna let you go ahead and guess, but we visited Memorial. Do you remember which one it would be? Fuck up.
The Pearl Harbor Memorial?
How'd you fucking know?
God damn. But also, for the listeners at home who don't know, Mex used to watch the movie Pearl Harbor during on the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. He used to watch that stupid fucking movie with Ben Affleck in it. He watched it every single year. For how long? Like 3 or 4 years?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But you gotta know it wasn't my choice. But
I know it wasn't your choice. Yeah, it's just so weird to me.
But it's pretty fucking funny.
It's not like Christmas.
But anyways,
Christmas time, you're watching A Christmas Story. It's like Pearl
it's
Harbor. Let's watch Pearl Harbor.
I mean, let's face it. Did they make a movie about the 9/11 attack?
Yeah, they made a couple of them.
I'm pretty sure there's some people watching those September 10th each year.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Just to come in or morning of, just like I'm gonna start it up, and as soon as it, because they'll time it to when they woke up and that was blasted on the news to when it does, like the movie ends or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like so we're not that weird, right? Fuck
Yeah.
you.
So okay, all right, go on though. You were saying that you went to this Pearl Harbor
and
memorial.
So I no one got mad necessarily, right? But what did me and my family witness? Just some Japanese tourists pointing and laughing at the memorial. So
Did
so
you really?
I want to say it's kind of weird that it is like a melting pot of Asian people and the natives. Because it's still got to be like, yo, you fucking attacked my country or my land, you know, for the native. So it's like, damn. And then to do that in the memorial, it's like, you guys are fucked up.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, okay, but there were Japanese immigration to Hawaii, and it was high demand for plantation labor. So
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. I mean, okay, the reason why there's so much like Asian like because it's like on the way, dude. It's like on the way to America. That's why they had a military, you know, the Navy outpost or whatever there, and then they're like, okay, well
Japan though?
No, America did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were saying it's on the way for Japan.
Well, it is.
I mean, technically, yeah, but they flew their planes without a way going. They were suicide bombers.
Yeah, I know they were. Yeah,
they weren't going anywhere else.
I'm aware.
So it wasn't on the way to anything. That was their target.
I know that was their target, but I'm just saying it's like it was. But I'm also saying that the reason why people would migrate there is because it's like kind of on the way. It's like the only rest stop between, you know, Japan.
Okay, I see what
that.
you're saying now.
So
I see
like
what you're saying now.
Yeah.
But that's if we're gonna sit on the going around the globe thing, right? or are they going along like this across the world? Is it around or across?
I don't know. I don't have a flat map in front of me, so I don't know what the flat Earth map would look like. But
well,
yeah,
I don't either. I just slammed my hand on the table for no fucking reason. But I'll go get one.
No, we're good. We're good because that's a whole nother episode. Okay, so
Can't remember that episode.
The racial composition. Excuse me. The racial composition of Hawaii is 22.9% white, 37.2% Asian, Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander 10.8, Black 1.6, other races 1.8, two or more races 25.3%. So, Hawaii has the highest percentage of Asian Americans and multiracial Americans, and the lowest percentage of white Americans of any state. It is the only state where people who identify as Asian Americans are the largest ethnic group. So there you go. And that's like, let's see here. 14.5% of the resident population under age 1 was non-Hispanic white. Hawaii's Asian population consists mainly of 198,000. Okay, so we got 14.6% Filipino Americans, Japanese Americans. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's. Hawaii's population consists mainly of. Yeah, that's Filipino Americans. And then you got Japanese Americans, and then you got Chinese Americans, and then you've got Korean Americans. That's at 1.8%. So 8.8% Hispanic and Latino Americans live in Hawaii, which that is a large body of water to swim across.
I was gonna say you guys fucking swam a
They
long way and went the wrong way, boys.
Yeah,
Like the fuck
exactly.
you doing?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, and then let's see.
Yeesh.
Yeah, that is a long thing.
We had a dream.
Yeah, I guess so. Now I need to look up the weather, and I didn't see the weather. I don't see it at all. Well, it's tropical, so it rains. I'll just tell you that. Since it's not, I don't have it
Oh
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like half the time we were there when I was younger, it was just raining.
Yeah. When I was there, it rained a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. But it was overcast. It was nice. But the first half, when I was at the small Honolulu, it was sunny. So people surf out there. You know, I mean, it's a big surf community. So, let's see. So the history of Hawaii's economy can be traced through a succession of dominant industries: sandalwood, whaling, sugarcane, pineapple, the military, tourism, and education. By the 1840s, sugar plantations had gained a strong foothold in the Hawaiian economy due to high demand of sugar in the United States and rapid transport via steamships. There's C&H sugar, that's Hawaiian sugar. Sugarcane plantations were tightly controlled by American missionary families and businessmen known as the Big Five, who monopolized the sugar industry's profits. I know pineapples are a big thing there. By weight, honeybees may be the state's most valuable export, according to the Hawaiian Agriculture whatever services. The agricultural sales were $370 million from diversified agriculture, and then 100.6 million from pineapples, and 64.3 million from sugarcane. Hawaii's relatively consistent climate has attracted the seed industry, which is able to test which is able to test 3 generations of crops per year on the island, compared with 1 or 2 on the mainland. So basically, like, they're planting trees and shit. My father-in-law had an avocado tree there, and goddamn, dude, that avocado was so fucking huge and was good. That avocado was good. Yeah. So, but anyways, Hawaii, cost of living there, extremely high. To buy like a gallon of gas is crazy expensive. Buying a car there, crazy expensive, because everything has to be shipped there. They're not manufacturing a goddamn thing there. So, except for maybe like surfboards. So,
Pineapples.
and pineapples. Yeah. But yeah, that's Hawaii. And that's about it, man. I'm good. We've been talking for a long fucking time. The only other thing I want to say about Hawaii was I tried this one thing there, food wise. Well, at McDonald's they have. I wanted to have they have a Spam burger, because like Spam is huge in Hawaii. Like they love Spam, right? So I wanted to try a Spam burger. Basically, it's a hamburger, but it's made with Spam, and then there's like a pineapple on it. And my former father-in-law said, "You didn't come to Hawaii to have Spam," and I'm like, "No, I kind of did." Because like I can't get that in the States. I gotta make that shit myself, right? Or I can't get it. I'm sorry.
True.
I can't get that in the mainland. Yeah, because Hawaii is a state. But I can't get that on the mainland because they don't have that. I can't go to my local McDonald's and ask for a Spam burger. So, yeah, I was there. I wanted it. But since I wasn't driving, I didn't get to pick where we ate. But I did have this one thing. It was really fucking good. So I don't really like rice, but it's a mound of rice. And then it is a hamburger patty and an egg and gravy. And it's so fucking good. It's called a Loco Moco. It's really fucking good. Yeah, what is it? The traditional Loco Moco contains white rice topped with a hamburger patty and brown gravy, and then a sunny side up egg. And it was really fucking good. It's got to be a sunny side up egg though, because you got to have that yolk like break and mix in with the fucking gravy and the rice, and dude, it was delicious. I think he was mad that I got a Loco Moco at like a nice restaurant. I'm like, well, you know what? If they didn't want me to have it, then they wouldn't serve it here. So that's all I have to say. But Loco Moco was good. And that's it. Done with Hawaii. So we got through what, 3 states?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not, man?
How many more do we got?
Fuck. So many, dude. So many. Oh God. Yeah, so we're starting on the I states next, and we've got let's see, one. Wait a second. It'd be easier if I just did math. Oh, fuck, dude. We got so many more. We've only gotten through 11. We've gotten through 11 states. So
Next week's a break. I don't know if we're going back to the States, guys.
Yeah, we're in it with Hawaii. All the other states can fuck themselves. God damn. I don't know why I don't know why we decided to do this. I know it was my idea because it didn't have any other ideas. And then I thought, yeah, maybe this will be cool. Fucking A, man. And we're not even an
Sounds like you're about to cry.
we're not even an educational podcast. We're just 2 idiots that talk. And I'm like, yeah, let's do this. This will be fun. No.
We gotta learn something.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh shit.
I mean, and I don't even think that these are good episodes. I'm putting it out there, man. These aren't great episodes. I mean, the burrito seems
a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun, to be honest, especially this episode.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Georgia's great.
Georgia's great.
Want to go so bad now?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, the burrito seems to be enjoying it, but I don't know. I don't know how Art feels. I don't know how Rowan feels. Rowan, I'll talk to him and he'll be like, "Hey, man, I just binge listened to like 20 of your episodes. I got caught up." So Rowan's not gonna hear this until like 5 months from now.
You'll get real bored.
Yeah. He's gonna look at how long these episodes are and he can be like, "God damn." And then he's gonna be like, how they must have gotten halfway through all the states if it's like an hour and 30 minutes long. No, 3 states.
We just go through 3. I just keep rambling.
Fuck. Man.
Oh shit.
But I'm dedicated to it. You know, like I've already committed. So this is what we're doing. And you know, if you guys have an idea, then please tell us, and we will go ahead and we will work it in. We'll work it in at some point in time. But right now, until you guys do something, and give us an idea. You're stuck
Oh,
with next week being Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, and Iowa. If we can actually get through more than 3
I
states.
say we just run through like 10 of them tomorrow or the next time. Oh,
Fuck.
shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
or the rest of the states, just one episode.
fuck. Well, I mean, I can't imagine Idaho taking too long. Potatoes. There you go. You're welcome. We got done with Idaho in this one. We can go ahead and skip it. We're going to Illinois. Anyways, yeah. I mean, Idaho, Iowa, Indiana. Like, what the fuck are we going to talk about? The Colts, the Indianapolis 500. Then you got Kansas, Kentucky, Illinois, Louisiana. I mean, some of these are, let's face it, man. I mean, really, we spent way too much time on like Connecticut and Delaware. Like, those states sucked. They sucked. I wouldn't want to go there. So far, the only thing I've learned from this series is I have no desire to go to Connecticut or Delaware because it's all these white people. I can't get a taco. And it's just a bunch of rich ass white people. So I don't think I want to go there. I've been to Hawaii.
I learned Georgia's pretty cool. They got a bunch of bitches there.
Hell yeah.
But I don't even think you read that part. Your friend told us that or something like that, right?
No, but it's true. You can look it up. It's true. It's true. They got more women than they got men. So they got that show. Donald Glover had that show, Atlanta.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up too because that shit's pretty funny.
Yeah, I started watching
it's mainly
it
because Donald Glover's like writing,
yeah,
or whatnot. But because the guy that's the actor, right? Because it's not him, right? Or no, it's him and a few other guys.
Yeah,
there's a few other guys in there that are fucking funny.
Yeah,
they're fucking funny.
Yeah, I think one of the dudes was in Sorry to Bother You.
I don't think I've seen that. Sorry.
Oh, wait a second. No, what is the name of that movie? Was it Dear White?
The one with the white guy voice or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Where they're in the call center?
Yeah. What is that one called?
I think it is Sorry to Bother You. You're right.
You sure? Okay, now
because I think it's either that or God, something else. But I think so because when they call, like a lot of people in call centers will say that, you know. So I think it's either that or something else. But when you said that, I started thinking of the Black Klansman. So it shouldn't be that.
Yeah.
So you're probably right.
Yeah, but that dude, I don't think that dude was in Atlanta. But that movie, Sorry to Bother You, is weird as fuck. Weird as fuck.
I bet.
Yeah, I thought it was great, but it was weird as fuck.
Check it out.
Yeah. Who is that dude? Yeah, it is him. Lakeith Stanfield. Yeah, he was in Atlanta, but he was also in Sorry to Bother You. And
nice.
Yeah, it was I liked it. I liked it, but it's weird as fuck. We're not being racist. What? Dude, all black people don't look alike. I'm sorry.
All Asians look alike.
Yes.
And all black I hear a lot of the time, especially with Asians, all white people look alike. So it's very, dude, we're made with this blueprint, and it's just kind of copy and paste like over and over again.
There's little varieties.
It's funny how much hate. Yeah, it's funny how much hate there is just because like, oh, this dude's darker than me. Fuck him.
I think
this dude's than me. I'm gonna fuck his wife.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
his wife looks like me. I'm a fucker.
I'd say that part, but okay.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think we do need to kind of push through these other states, man, because this is gonna take us.
I was honestly
forever.
So I know we're ending the episode, but you or Burrito or whoever could let us know. But I honestly feel like it'd just be funnier if we dropped the subject.
Yeah. Just go never got back to it. Never got back to it. Yeah. That'd be great.
Honestly, I wanted to just go to Hawaii, and then because I kind of realized like, fuck, we got 50 states.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got 39 more to go, dude.
So if fuck, 39.
39
And
more to go.
if we're because you narrowly got in Idaho, so
Yeah, we're not even gonna talk about Idaho. We got Idaho in. That was it.
so if we do divided by 3, we got 13 more episodes of this shit.
If we could
I
get
don't know.
no,
If we
yeah,
can get 3,
yeah.
if we do 3 states every time.
Goddamn, dude. I mean, we'd be set the rest of the year, but that's really fucking lame. But this is what this is what happens when you've got like 5 people listening to the podcast and you don't give a fuck. So, I mean, we got filler. These are all filler episodes. I mean, one of these episodes,
We're in the training arc, boys. You're gonna listen to a cool ass podcast in like 2 years, I promise you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no.
Guests,
What I'm
bitches with titties flopping behind us. Like we're gonna be a vodka, like a video one. There'll be AI titties, so don't worry about that.
Okay, yeah, they'll be my titties. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, the way I see it is, at some point in time, maybe people will listen to this show, and they will have so many episodes to go back to, such a variety. And then there's going to be this one moment in like 1 year where they just see a bunch of states and they're like, what the fuck was going on that year? Like nothing. It's because I don't want to. It's because I don't want to talk about. Right now. I don't want to talk about Donald Trump all the time.
Oh well, that's what I was trying to kind of say. That it's a good year because we don't have stupid shit going on.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Oh my god.
Exactly. We don't want to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly.
It's a good movie. All right. Well, I gotta go, dude. I gotta go.
We should go back to movies.
Fuck, man. Yeah, we're gonna do one where I watch all of Ben Affleck's movies and then just talk shit. I will do that, but I just don't know when it's gonna happen. It's gonna be really hard on my well-being. So I gotta make sure that I'm emotionally in a good place before I start watching all of these Ben Affleck movies.
Yeah, you gotta get a good mental space too, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
this isn't gonna be light on you.
It's gonna be hard on me, man. So
you're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna need some weed.
Yeah, or therapy.
You're gonna need something. Well, after therapy's for after.
You know what? If
I'll get a sponsor.
How if I have, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
Yeah. If I'm gonna watch all that, I'm gonna need better movies. Yeah,
snarky.
I might actually like his movies if I'm high, but oh my god, dude, everything moves so much slower. I couldn't even imagine watching Pearl Harbor like high. Fuck, like time moves so much slower when I'm high. That's already torture. No, dude, because I remember I watched the director's cut of fucking Talladega Nights. I was high and I was watching the director's cut of Talladega Nights.
Is that the Will Ferrell movie?
Yeah. Dude,
that's a good movie.
Hilarious. Dude, it was the funniest fucking movie ever when I was high.
Okay.
But God, it was so long. I'm like, is this over
that's the
yet?
director's cut too.
Yeah, I'm like,
how much longer was it?
Only 30 minutes. Cut? It was only 30.
Really?
Yeah, like 30 minutes. And I'm like, when is this ending?
You ever watch the director's cut of Step Brothers?
No, I imagine that'd be good too.
Dude, it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because the I don't know how many other scenes there are, but the most memorable, because you know how John C. Reilly's character's fucking Will Ferrell's sister-in-law.
Yeah.
They have a scene where it's like Christmas and they go to the other room and they start fucking, and they hit the door, so they break through the door and get seen, and they're like on, like she's on him, like but like reverse, so it's like they're they're fucking, but they're like, instead of like, I don't know how to describe it, but they're like hugging, and she's like, oh, she was choking, Heimlich, and like back out and close the door. It's the funniest shit, dude. You need to watch that one.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah. I watched the with my girlfriend a while back, and I didn't realize it was the director's cut.
Yeah.
And that scene came out. I was like, oh, forgot about this shit. wait. This wasn't in the
I didn't
wait,
see
what?
this. Yeah.
A little extra.
Yeah.
A little extra spicy, but that's just funny.
Yeah. All right. Well, I gotta go pay rent. And then make money.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah. I need to take a shit.
yeah. All right.
I'll go get that sandwich too.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, get yourself a Cuban. A sandwich, a Cuban sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll try.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna play the horns, and then you got anything to say?
No, just gotta go take a shit.
All right. Cool. All right. Enjoy your dome.
All right. Thanks, man.
Later.
You too. Well, not.
No,
oh.
I'm not gonna take a shit.